Hello everybody, today is the anniversary of the birth in 1926 of Harper Lee, whose book, Pulitzer Prize winning book To Kill a Mockingbird, has sold 40 million copies worldwide. It's become a classic, and it's about a young girl scout growing up in the deep south in Alabama in the 60s with all the racial inequality that was around at the time. And it's based partly on her own experience of growing up in just such a community, and some of the neighbours and some of the incidents that she experienced as a child are there in the book. But it's not the original draft. She originally wrote a book which was eventually published as Go Set a Watchman, which was about Scout as an adult. But when she took the draft to the publisher said, no, I think your best bet is to write another book about Scout as a child. And Harper Lee says because she was a young author, she did what she was told. It made me think that there are influences on my life which come from the people that I've grown up with, just as Harper Lee drew on the characters that she grew up with for her book. I'm influenced by my family, by the people who I knew as a growing person. But also, there are times when I have found a new direction or made slight changes to the way I live because of what someone else has said to me, just as it was Harper Lee's publisher who inspired the actual book, To Kill a Mockingbird. It can be often something somebody's actually said, some bit of advice I've been given, a bit of guidance, but in my experience it's more often that someone will say something almost haphazardly, not really intending necessarily to influence you, but just a comment, but it goes home and you suddenly think, yeah, there's wisdom in that, there's something there, perhaps I should follow that up. And sometimes big changes, but more often quite small changes in the way we live result from what other people have said. And I want to celebrate that today. I think that way in which we can respond to other people and to use their wisdom to build on the wisdom that we gain from the experience of our own lives is great. It's the way God works, I think. God works by giving us environment in which to grow up in and from which to learn, but also by the wisdom and the insight of other people who knowingly or unknowingly speak God's word in our ear.